Welcome to the Cosmic Energy Forecast. I'm Angela Blaha, and this is your forecast for the week of July 14th through July 20, 2020. Today, Tuesday, July 14th, take the lead. Seriously, today's a take the lead, charge in, and get done what needs to be done. But the energies are supporting healing, cleansing, and teaching. So take the lead and bring in healing, cleansing, and teaching. This means to release any and all suppressed energies you may have. Do you see? We're not talking about the world. We're not talking about healing, cleansing, and teaching the world, unless, of course, you're really drawn to that. What the energies are really supporting is healing, cleansing, and teaching of yourself, and suppressing any of those old kind of energies, because this is super important. Because it's a heavy week. So you'll want to release all of those energies. Your new mission and purpose is ready. So, as you know, as I've talked about for eons, eclipse energy is all about pivoting. When we pivot, there's always a new mission and a new purpose. If you have not stopped yourself, calmed yourself down, really went inside to see what your pivot is, you may want to do that today. Because if you're not moving in that direction, the rest of the week will literally be torturous. No joke. So your new mission and your new purpose is ready, and the gates are wide open. So you are able to receive the abundance of what you desire. Literally, every purpose, every mission is based in and around abundance. So if you still have belief systems or lack mentality or emotions that tell you you're not good enough for abundance, then I'm going to suggest that's what you need to heal, cleanse, and teach yourself about. Because the abundances of the universe are plaguing. This is a major and very uplifting plague for the universe, because it's all about abundance. So any new approaches to what you really want in life are also in abundance today. So grab onto the freshest and newest idea of how to manifest literally everything. It's a free energy kind of day. Can you feel the freedom in it? We're not used to freedom, right? Like I've talked about this before. We're not used to understanding and holding the energy of freedom, which is all about abundance. We're used to lack and limitations. But the new mission and purpose for creation is literally all about abundance. And we're not doing this as a group. This is an individual inside job. This is not a group event. It is an individual inside ascension. There is no group event here. The only group event that's happening is the karma cleanup that we're doing. Like pandemics. So allow yourself to be very free. Allow yourself to be abundant. If you've noticed, manifestation happens like that these days. All you have to do is sort of get the concept and it appears. Be very careful about what you're wishing for. Let it be in total alignment, because it will happen. All right, Wednesday, July 15th. It's a duality kind of a day. So we go from free, totally free energy to tomorrow where it's duality. You feel comfortable at the same time you are being drawn into the dark. That's what duality is. Like you're very happy and very comfortable at the same time there's this dark, sort of shadowy kind of energy hanging out. So here is what I recommend. On these kinds of duality kind of days, dive deep into what you have been holding on to. And if you do it today, you won't have to dive quite so deep tomorrow. So dive deep into what you're holding on to, no matter if it is good for you or not good for you. Do you see? Like, we have a tendency to think that we should only dive into the things that we don't want in our life. But what if we dived into the things that we do want? What would happen? If everything that we focus on grows and grows and grows, why wouldn't you focus on the good? The things that you really want and desire. Why wouldn't we dive deeper into that? Get into the details of the abundance versus the details of the lack. So simply unattach from all things on Wednesday. Unattach. If you do not know how to unattach, that might be something that you're going to be practicing throughout this next week. Unattach. No attachment. What this will do is free you from an outcome, which you do not want to have today or the remainder of the week. You do not want to have attachment to an outcome, because it will be pure pain and suffering. When you unattach, there is a freedom that allows you to be more self-aware. This is the key. When there's no attachment to any outcome, you're just living in the present moment, and you're just constantly in self-awareness. See the beauty of it? When you are self-aware, there are less disruptions. Disruptions. They come in and they sort of jolt you into some other kind of reality. Well, if you don't like disruptions, then be very self-aware. You will never have disruptions. But sometimes you need a disruption. And sometimes we all know that disruptive energy can do for us. It can totally turn us in a 90-degree angle so that we literally abandon one thing and open up to another. Sometimes it's necessary to have a disruption. It can blow up and they can create chaos, though. Disruptions generally have this boom kind of effect, and they create a lot of chaos because you're not used to the pivot. You're not used to going from 0 to 90 in 1 second. So to stay out of the chaos and stay out of that disruptive kind of energy, be very proactive and release from all outcomes on Wednesday. There are literally 2 paths that happen on Wednesday. One of releasing and diving into unattachment, creating beautiful and amazing, great self-awareness. Or you could feel volatile and on the edge, creating more drama than what you may be ready for. So 2 paths on Wednesday. Know which path you want to take and do the work so that you don't get caught up in one path or the other that you really don't want to be on. Moving on to Thursday, July 16th. It's a fairly calm day in the cosmos, so go ahead and literally take a break on Thursday. Get ready for the week, though, or for the weekend, for the rest of the week. Do any household chores that need doing on Thursday, because the chaos begins later in the day on Thursday. And I'm talking literal chaos. So give yourself a break on Thursday. Just kind of be free if you can, and then know and prepare yourself for the chaos. Friday, July 17th, heavy energies hit the earth. So with humans, when we feel the heavy energies, we have a tendency to do 2 things. One is to be very conscious and aware of how you handle the energy, and are totally unaware and or you are totally just unaware and you fall deep into the chaos. So the first thing that I recommend, know yourself. Know how you either move or resist energies. What I don't recommend is the second thing, where you're just totally oblivious and totally unaware and you just fall deep into the chaos, because it takes a while to get back out of the chaos. So, as always, I recommend being hyper aware of who you are. This happens on Friday. It actually happens on Thursday later in the day. But Friday is where the big energies come in. So this will allow you to stay in observation, really stay in observation. If you're in hyper awareness all the time, you're in observation mode. That's really where you want to be. You want to be able to observe the chaos, but not become entangled in it, right? Because chaos has a tendency to suck you in. It does it to everyone. Every single one of us gets sucked in because we have these default patterns from the past. And that chaos energy sees it, sees those old patterns, and it will use whatever it needs to use in order to pull you in. So don't fall into the deep end of chaos. Also on Friday, pay attention to how you either flow or resist these heavy kinds of energies. Really pay attention, because this will give you insight into what still needs to be cleared or healed. And it will totally link you to today's energy. See how we can use quantum entanglement to our advantage, right? If we're looking today on Tuesday to heal or to release or to clear something, and we may not experience it until Friday, we can use quantum entanglement to connect to today's energy to completely release it and instantaneously release it. You can use silver light vibrations, frequency vibrations, to clear and heal all the emotions that are involved in this heavy kind of energy that digs up old stuff on Friday. Silver frequencies or silver vibrations. Silver is a natural cleaner for humanity. Why not use it? Saturday, July 18th. If you did the energy work from Tuesday and Friday, it should be a pretty easy day for you. But if you didn't do anything, if you didn't do anything, start doing something. That disruptive and distractive kind of energy will bombard you on Saturday. So please do whatever it takes so that you're not bombarded by this energy and disruptive. It's too hard. None of us like pain and suffering. So do the pre-work, right? Do the prerequisites before you get to the day. In order for change to happen, you can choose two roads. Again, do you see how there's duality everywhere this week? There's two roads. There's one road doing this and the other road's doing this. So one road is being hyper aware and making very conscious decisions on Saturday about who you are. Now, we have talked about who are you before, but it's really coming into play because these duality kinds of energies are forcing you, literally forcing you, to be conscious all the time. And if you don't know who you are and you're not making conscious decisions and being hyper aware in the present moment about what you're creating, you're going to get distracted and pulled into the chaos. So always let the focus of who you are and who you want to become, let that be your focus so that you make conscious decisions. The other path is one of distraction and ignorance. Oh, that's a hard path. Either road will eventually get you to where you want to be. The difference is either flow or chaos. One is instantaneous and the other one is the long road. It takes forever to get there. You ultimately get to choose. The cosmic energies are here to help you and support you in your change. Do you resist change or do you engage in it? Basically, that's kind of what it comes down to. Me, myself, and I love change. In fact, when I'm not in a flow of change, like I get really stagnant and like, ugh. I don't like that feeling. All right, Saturday, July 19th. Again, the energy is bombarding today. What limitations and beliefs are you still attached to that lead you out of alignment? Heavy energies again on Sunday. Ooh. Be paying attention. So, I suggest you ask this question. What limitations and beliefs am I still attached to that lead me out of alignment? If you ask this question of yourself a million times on Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, it will help you understand where the resistance lies. And then you can make a conscious decision to unattach from that. Simple. No hardness here. Make life simple and easy and graceful. Because we all want to look good in the end. Monday, July 20th. It's New Moon Day. But there's always a but. But before the new moon will let you set intentions, it is demanding. See, do you see how the moon actually is supporting all of the other cosmic energies? Because it's not going to let you set intentions. It won't let you set intentions. Because it is demanding you to work through your limitations. If you can go ahead and set intentions and they manifest on Monday, let that be your sign that you've done the work. If you set intentions and they're not actually manifesting, let that be your sign that there's some limitations. I recommend doing some meditation on Monday to see what limitations may be present. Be ahead of the game. Instead of waiting until things either manifest or they don't manifest, and then you're going to get discouraged and you're going to be like, oh, this stuff doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. Right? Do your meditation in the morning and ask what limitations you can release from. You can unattach from. Then set your intentions. So, to recap for the entire week, it's very disruptive energies that are coming in. And this is the energies of the eclipses. So if we have not done the work during eclipse season to pivot, you will have to pivot before you can move forward. And the way that the cosmic energies support us is they bring in these disruptive, heavy kinds of energies to make us literally sit and be with ourselves. So, sit and be with yourself every single day, and life will be smooth and free and flowy. Don't hang on to the bitter end, because it will be a very rough ride. Oh, I'm not for rough rides. I'm for easy peasy kind of flow energy. So, I hope that you have an amazing, amazing week. This is Angela Bloha signing off from the cosmos. We love you dearly.